there somehow. Alright, check 1, 2.
How do you read me? You hear me okay?
I do. You're coming in just fine.
I hear you fine. Doors back open.
Okay. We will taxi on down to the end of runway 25. Assuming the winds haven't changed. Got to see a windsock here.
Yeah, but it was over.
I'll let you hold that again, if you wouldn't mind.
Got it.
All right, we'll taxi back. Brakes are working.
There's the wind side.
Yep, still favoring 25. Now you're not required to use the entire runway. I could pull off on this taxiway, but that's the definition of something useless is runway behind you.
Yep.
Look at all these birds. That's not good.
Well, you certainly don't want a bird strike on takeoff.
No, you don't. This must be a run-up area here, specifically for doing your run-up.
Oh, I see. Yes.
So we'll do that.
Run up is you run your engine up to maximum and then let it cool off
No,
again?
not maximum, but it's, you're checking a few things.
Right. Make sure you can get takeoff speed, basically.
No, but that's right before you take off, you do that. What you're actually doing is you're checking your mags to make sure that both of them are working. When you switch to left or right only, it changes things. Fuel pump, nav lights, and okay, right now about 75 on that. That's looking good. 840 is supposed to be the field elevation here. About that. Weight controls are still good. 2 notches of flaps. Altimeter, DJ compass, attitude indicator, radio transponder, door. Alright, so let me see this a minute. Our heading back to Hamburg is 236 magnetic. We're going to use this, right, but what is this plane here flying right over us? It's probably flying at, it's 37,000 feet. Up there. Okay. There you go. You can go ahead and close the door.
Door's shut.
Okay.
Door's locked.
Okay. looking back that way. All right.
No traffic in sight.
This is the hold short line here, so if I can get where we can really take a look. Akron traffic 68 Juliet departing runway 25 Akron departing to the southwest. Yep, getting our ass kicked a little bit. What did we say our magnetic course is?
Stand by.
Right here, 9G3 to 4G2.
236 degrees magnetic.
Okay. Akron traffic 68 Juliet, turning on course to the southwest. So that concrete plant, or whatever it is, that quarry, that should tell you something when you're coming in. Wow, look at how far off we got blown. We're supposed to maintain runway center line. We're crossing the runway center line now after turning. Push the nose down, get a look at things. Okay. Now you can pay attention to whether I'm left or right of course on that line going back to Hamburg.
Right now you're on the line.
See the bay where the lake comes in? You can see like Sturgeon Point way out, but where the lake comes in, right? You know, that's about where we want to go.
Good to have something like that, a visual reference. Well, you do that when you're in a boat too, sailboat.
Yeah.
Or a rowboat.
Hey.
Tracking traffic, exit Juliet turning on the right downwind, runway 21, that's a high right downwind, runway 21 left.
That sounded like they said 6A Juliet. Didn't it?
You said Juliet.
Alright, do we fly, so Buffalo will be to our right.
Downtown's there.
No, I mean the airport. There it is.
Airport's there.
All right, I better get to them. Buffalo approach November 6668 Juliet.
Cherokee 6668 Juliet, Buffalo approach, altimeter 29er.
29er, we are headed back to Hamburg for Golf 2.
November 68 Juliet, squawk 0422.
0422 68 Juliet. I climb about 500 feet per minute. The trouble with controlling an aircraft is every time you do something, it takes a while before it actually, like up here on the ceiling.
68 Juliet, radar contact 5 east of the Buffalo Airport, maintain VFR, proceed on course Hamburg.
Proceeding on course Hamburg, thank you. So, anyhow, this is a trim up here. So what looks like a, let's call it, old window crank. Right. Alright, now airplanes show up as those triangles, you've seen them. So, not every plane necessarily has ADS-B. They should, and anybody in Buffalo's airspace is legally required to. We are in Buffalo's Class Charlie, this ring, right now. So they should show up on there, but it's still see and avoid is your ultimate responsibility as a pilot.
Right, I don't see any other than us. What does the symbol look like on the screen?
Triangle. Right. Alright, do you see the Ralph Wilson Fieldhouse just off to the left of our nose? Just a white rectangle.
Yes.
I'm going to head for that. I may have you text Joanne that we're going to fly over.
Just let me know. You're right on course now.
I know.
And I don't see any traffic anywhere.
Really hard to see.
Quiet day.
Really, really hard to see. Visually.
Yeah.
Even if they're on the runway. I mean, you might see a jumbo jet on the
Approach
runway.
November 380 Echo Sierra, level 5000. Skyline 380 Echo Sierra, Buffalo approach, altimeter 29er. 2999.
So another thing that's challenging is when you make a change, all right? I trim down a little bit. That's going to increase our airspeed, which is going to make us go up. So you trim for airspeed, basically, and then you adjust your engine RPM more or less for the altitude.
When you trim, what are you trimming?
Back on the elevator, this is called a stabulator. It's a stabilizer.
Oh yeah, right.
Horizontal stabilizer or vertical rather. The elevator and the trim tab kind of move together. On some planes, it's just a little tab on the elevator. Okay, constantly checking, everything's looking good. On the right tank. Gonna lean her a little for some fuel economy here.
We're leaving the airport behind. We got downtown Buffalo off to the right. Or do you say starboard and port?
No, right.
That's right. Right and left.
So, where is Buffalo Air Park?
We got our airport down below. Right below us.
That's probably Lancaster.
And I see no traffic.
Just off to the right and ahead is actually Buffalo on Clinton Street. Right there.
Yep.
What is with this smoke here? Is that on the radio?
There's traffic crossing our tail heading west.
They probably just took off from Buffalo.
Yeah, they're at 359 plus, so yep, that must be. And you are off course, veering slightly left.
That's intentional. I'm headed for the field house.
Gotcha. What is the airfield below? That is Lancaster. Yep, we're right over the village.
Alright. Yeah, the one below is Buffalo Airfield, which is that one on Clinton.
The one below us is Lancaster?
Yeah. No, here, see it? Buffalo 9.
Gotcha.
On the screen, right under the plane.
Right, gotcha.
Buffalo, Jim's running around here, 4-3 uniform, frequency changes, please. Akron to Roger, Jim's running around 4 uniform. Station 04 Foxtrot radio contact, say altitude leaving. Slide on initial contact. You have information double. Buffalo Airport HS information double. 20540. 1250 at 13. Visibility 10.
So,
250 at 13. We're going to want to land on 19. So come in over the thruway heading south. We're going to be landing this way. The wind is coming. It'll be off of our quarter, right front quarter.
right. I see Wimbledon Plaza and I see the fields behind my house. Cool. And I see the Southgate Plaza.
Yeah, there's the creek, right?
And there's the soccer park.
Will you text Joanne and tell her we're headed right towards our neighborhood? I would give you the plane and I would do it, but I don't know how you feel about that.
No, that's right.
I'm going to decrease our altitude a little bit.
A long time ago, when I had my hands on the yoke. 1983.
Yeah, so that's 219 going that way, and that's the thruway going that way. So there's the 219-90 split.
Right.
So the stadium is right ahead of us, as is ECC South. I don't know what's making the box constantly active. Sorry. McKinley Mall and Wegmans and all that.
Yep, and then down below is Dick's and...
So we're crossing the 219 and my house is going to be right, there's ECC South.
Yep.
Right there.
Got it. Stadium, ECC South.
My neighborhood is dead ahead.
We're going to fly right over.
Yep.
And I'll be looking from my backyard, Joanne says. You want me to text anymore, or can I put the phone away?
No, you can put it away.
Fewer things bouncing around in the cockpit, the better.
Cherokee 68 Juliet, Hamburg Airport, 12 o'clock and 6 miles.
Yeah, copy that. I've got Hamburg in sight, so we can go.
Cherokee 68 Juliet, radar service, semi squawk V5, frequency change is approved.
Squawk VFR 68 Juliet, thank you.
1785 with you, 2.2 for 10,000. Southwest 1785, Buffalo departure radar, contact, turn left direct Jamestown. Return direct Jamestown, Southwest 1785.
So Hamburg Airport is right along the thruway. It's hard to see if you don't know what you're looking for. I got a pretty good idea what I'm looking for. Fairgrounds are just down here. I'll go a little this way so you can see. They'll be to our right. They're like,
Gotcha.
not till I turn back will you see them. Hamburg traffic 68 Juliet is about 6 miles to the north inbound for the 45 for runway 19 Hamburg. See him? Fairgrounds?
Oh yeah, we're right above them.
Yep. And we're getting the lumpiness Mike talked about.
Not see the airport yet.
I won't even be looking for the airport. I'll be looking for a tower that I'm familiar with.
Right.
It's right along the thruway. The horse farm is actually what you see.
Wait for traffic, Cessna 8060, jumpers away to canopies, wait for traffic.
I try to get a look at the windsock when we go by. What happened? How did you get the logbook?
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have bumped something.
Hit maps. Now don't you fret, now don't you frown. Hit that tree, cut that branch on the way back down.
I think I spotted it.
Hamburg traffic 68 Juliet is 2 miles to the east, inbound on 40 miles for downwind runway 19 Hamburg.
Hamburg traffic 68 Juliet is downwind runway 19 Hamburg.
Okay. We are beam our touchdown point. Pull a little throttle out, get a natural flaps in.
Hamburg traffic 68 Juliet, turning left base, runway 19 Hamburg. Hamburg traffic 68 Juliet, turning final, runway 19 Hamburg.
Tiny little sidewalk out there.
I was looking at the wrong thing. But
Not unusual.
No traffic, looking good.
This is where it gets crazy till you get below the trees. So, you know, you just fight it all the way in.
The crosswind.
Yes. That was harder than I wanted to land.
It's alright.
Suddenly dropped like a stone, and that does happen. Pop the door if you want.
Pop the door now.
Hamburg traffic 68 Juliet, back taxiing, runway 19 Hamburg.
Normally this is where we would go to fuel pump, but there's no fuel. They say any landing you walk away from is a good one, and if you can reuse the plane, it's a great one.
You ever read that book about the bush pilots yet? Or is it still sitting on your
I
desk?
started, you know, just life gets in the way.
Yeah. Pretty amazing stories though, some of the stuff they did. Landing on sandbars.
Oh, I've watched videos of that.
Yep. And there are no true bush pilots anymore. Every village has an official airstrip somewhere, you know, that's on the map.
Yeah, but people do it for fun.
Now they do it for fun, yes. Or they take hunters or somebody back. But even if they take a hunter back, it's a known location. It's like, okay, we fly in here and we land at this lake, and we taxi up to this dock. You know, it's not like in the old days where it was
Right.
just crazy.
Hey.